doing some stretches, getting ready for tonight. But before I jump into this, I just want to clarify, like, our kids are not supposed to eat dog food. Is that a bad thing? Lookalike audiences. This is really, really effective. If you don't know what a lookalike audience is, it's okay. You have to create a custom audience first to do it. Well, Chris, what's a custom audience? I'll explain both these tonight, but before I get into the clicking and how to do it, I want you to know what it is and why it's important. Picture this. If you're going to a mall and you see, well, I like Nike. Ding. So if you see the Nike store, you're going to be more apt to go in there if you happen to see Nike commercials on your TV, right? Or if you, thinking about Google right now, if you type in anything Nike in Google, or if you have Messenger open and you talk about Nike, you might see banners and like the side thing on YouTube. You're being retargeted for Nike stuff, shoes, shirts, shorts, like all this different stuff, okay? That is what lookalike audiences do. They're retargeting. So when you say something, when you type something in, or when you go somewhere, you're getting hit with the same company, maybe in a different way or different colors or different message, but you're being retargeted. That's what a lookalike and a custom audience is. That's the second last thing I want you to have in your head while we're clicking around about this is custom equals the same people. A custom audience equals the exact same people, and a lookalike audience are people that are like the exact people. That makes sense. We'll sit on this for a second, all right? Custom audience equals the exact same people. So like if you look at the panel right now, the 9 of us, the Brady Bunch, very Brady Bunch-esque tonight, and you created a custom audience of us, and you retargeted us, you sent us another ad, it would go to all 9 of us. But if you created a lookalike audience of the 9 of us, then it would find other people that are into what we are into. So hopefully that's really, really clear, because they're two different things. So I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to show you how to do that. But hopefully at this point, you know why it's so important. That's what the big leagues do. They retarget you and they get in your face, even without us knowing. I got to tell you how to get here. This is the asset library, but look at that. I don't know why they call it different names. If you go to the upper left-hand corner of your screen and you go to all tools and you go to assets and you go to audiences, that is how you get to this magical page here that is labeled asset library at the very top. And so if you've created audiences before, you'll see this nice list of audiences that you've created. And if you are creating a custom or lookalike audience, you'll simply go to this tab and you'll click custom and then lookalike audience. I'll show you in just a second, okay? So that's where you'd go if you've already created audiences and you want to create what I'm about to show you. But I want to do this for the person that has never done this before. So I'm just going to go to another ad account that I haven't used yet. And this is what your screen is going to look like. Okay, so custom audience, lookalike audience, and then saved audience. Real quick, just so you know, a saved audience are the demographics, interests, all the training that we've done before. You can just go in and create those and have it saved, so you don't have to populate it every single time. If for some reason you haven't done that yet, go do that. It's so much better. Now focus on these two for tonight. We first have to create a custom audience, like actual people, to then create a list of people that look like that, if that makes sense. So we'll create the custom audience. And there's 2 areas that I want to focus on for tonight. You see there's a few options here. The first one is customer file. I'm not going to go into detail on this one, but for some of you, this will really be helpful. Here's what you could do. All the leads, you can take a CSV file. If you don't know what that is, just YouTube, like how do I make like a spreadsheet, a CSV file, and you can upload all those emails into Facebook, and you create here, add customers for your own, from your own file. So you click this and it'll load, and then you can click upload file, okay? Now, when you do that, all those emails that you have, if those are associated with Facebook accounts, it'll build a custom list from those people that are your leads that have clicked or been interested in your stuff at some point, which can be really, really powerful. And you can create lookalike audiences based on that. That's not the one that I'm going to focus on for tonight, but I want to give you just a quick heads up. Hey, that could be important. This is a little extra. It's a little sprinkle on top of this cupcake we're talking about tonight. All right. The one that we're going to hang out on is engagement. All right. Now more options. Yay. I'm going to talk about just a couple, and then I'm going to show you the one that we'll actually do tonight. All right. So one is video. This one's pretty cool. This is one of the updated features. And it allows you to create a list of people who have spent time watching your stuff already. Money is in the follow-up. Money is in the follow-up. Hey, you know what? The money's in the follow-up. So if you hit somebody 2, 3, 4 plus times, like that's when usually stuff converts. It's that third to seventh touch. And video is great. If they're already watching you, then they're more likely to buy or click or trust and go through your funnel. So you can pick people that have watched 75% of your videos or 75% of your videos. The more of the video you've watched, the smaller of the audience it will be. You want to reach more people, then you could just target the people that at least watched your video for 3 seconds, which means they clicked on it and looked at your face or something, right? So you would just select this and type in the day, audience name, and then you'd create your custom audience. So that's one option, but I want to go back because that's powerful. It's cool, right? That'd be fun to do. There's all you Instagram people out there with their business profile, you can target them. You can do events and some other fun things here, but the one we're going to hang out on mostly is Facebook page, because we all have Facebook pages. All right. So at the top here, you go to select. So pick your actual fan page. And then up here, I would recommend having this stay at any. These are just different criteria of people that will be in your audience. So example number 1, you can always just read these. People who have searched for an item on your website, people who have added an item to their cart, this is more e-commerce driven, right? People that have purchased on your website, interacted with stuff. If they hit any of those, they will fall into this category. If you select all, then they have to do all of those things, which will make the audience a lot smaller. So it makes a lot more sense for us to do any because of where our audience sizes are at. So I would just stay with any, but just in case someone clicks all, I just want you guys to know. All right, now here is the next tab. Hopefully you guys are still with me. I warned you, there's a few clicks here. It's like, you have to stay with me. All right. So this one we click and there's some options here. Check this out. People who sent a message to your page. If you don't know exactly what that means, you can hover over this I and it gives you an explanation. Let's read it. This includes only the people who send a message to your page. I just thought that was funny. It's like the exact same thing as the description. Okay. I'm back. The ones that I would recommend focusing on are the 3 in the middle. It's people who engage with any post or ad, people who clicked any call to action button, put the little send a message or learn more or watch video, that little button. That's what the call to action button is. So if they click that, it'd be all that you're like, hey, all the people that have clicked that button on my ads, I want those people. I want more of them. All right. So you could do one like that. People send a message to your page, then that's what that would be. We're going to do anyone that's engaged with any post or ad. All right. So if your content's been consistent and you're calling out, your avatar, then this would be a good one. And let's see, let's just name it and then we'll go create audience. Okay. Hard part's over. We got through some of the options. Hopefully, I'm not going to go over everything, believe it or not. I want to keep it as short as I can, but there's still a lot of good things to cover. All right, now look over here. Availability. It says it's populating because it is. And normally we'd need to wait for that to be done before we use it. But what I want to keep going and show you is how to create a lookalike audience. So custom equals exact, and then lookalike are the people that are like those exact people. And so if we click this button here to say, hey, we want to take this custom audience, and then we're going to go to create audience. Now select lookalike. And when we go up here, we can select, look, you can select fan pages and stuff, but we want to select the custom audience we just created. So we'll click that. And then you'll pick the country or countries you want to target. So for tonight, we'll just type in United States. And we're good there. And then this last slider here, I'm going to recommend 1, 2, or maybe even 3, somewhere in there. I really wouldn't go beyond that. You can see that what this means is it's saying the percentage of people that are most closely related to the source. So like they're as close to the custom audience that you just created, which is why if you increase the percentage, it goes up, and when you decrease it, it goes down. I'm just going to leave it at 1 for tonight, and then I'll go ahead and create audience. Okay, so it's creating, and you can see that populate in here now. Now we have our custom audience and our lookalike audience. So why is this important? It allows us to retarget people. We can send a new ad, or it should be a new ad. You're retargeting people. I guess it could be the same ad, maybe with some new copy or something. And we're going to hit these same people again, and we're also going to hit people that are like people that have already said yes, or like opted in or interacted with us. They know us, right? So how do we do that? Well, just for time, I already set up this page. So we'll go to create an ad. Hopefully you guys know how to do all that already. And we go to this place where it says custom audiences. We click in here and check this out. Now it says fan page engagement. It has our lookalike audience that's already populating. So you would just select the lookalike audience, and it'll pop right in there for you. Now, when you're running age and you're running demographics, just like you normally do, you're telling Facebook, like if we typed in science teachers, okay? Now we're telling Facebook, hey, Facebook, I want you to find teachers that are between the ages of 18 and 65 that are also similar to my lookalike audience. So it'll use this to find people that are already kind of interested in you and your fan page. That's a lot there, right? But we want you guys to know. So it is an advanced tip. There's multiple clicks. The good news is you can go back and watch this over again, get your custom audience built, get your lookalike audience built, have fun thinking about what audiences you want to build, and target and retarget and retarget and retarget until they're like, fine, you're awesome. I see it now. I've gone into the light. Here's my money, and your business grows.
Bing, 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 bing.